Naalala niyo po ba yung mga tarpaulin na ganito na kung saan gagawin tayong probinsya ng China? This is a mind setting. This is mind conditioning.
I don't want to be emotional, Your Honor, but I think, may I say with this statement that I think it's high time for us, the government officials, interagency, especially the Filipino people, na sana talaga magkaisa maintindihan yung problema to protect our national interest.
Yung mga uniforme na nakita sa Porac na may People's Liberation Army seal is an indication that Chinese military people are running the show in these facilities. Sinisinimula na po tayo ng kanilang operasyon.
I think it's high time for the Filipino people to know what is happening in our country, Your Honor.
Nag-usap tayo. Marami tayong mga problema na napag-usapan. And this book that you have given me, The Silent Invasion that is happening in Australia as well. The China's influence in Australia, the same thing is happening in this country.
Kakapasok lang na balita. Grabe, bistado sikretong pagsakop ng China sa atin. Matapos sabihin sa mga congressman, ang lihim na planong pananakop. Gagawin daw dito nila ni General. Ayon sa mga congressman, nagsalita na si dating PNP Chief Benjamin Acorda Jr. tungkol sa lihim na misyon ng China sa kupin ng Pilipinas. Nabanggit kasi sa pagdinig ang lihim na plano ng mga Chinese na silent invasion. Hindi daw ito giyera, kundi dahan-dahan pananakop sa tao, gobyerno, negosyo at lupain daw dito sa Pilipinas. Pagbubunyag pa ni dating PNP Chief General Acorda, konektado daw ito sa Pogo Operation. Itong ginawang pagsibak sa mga pulis na nag-raid sa Pogo Hub, nakita daw kasi sa raid ng Pogo, uniforme sundalo ng China, gagamitin sa pagsakop ng Pilipinas.
Prior to your assumption bilang PNP chief, ano po kayo Intel man kayo Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I grew up with the investigation and intelligence most of my career, Your Honor.
So sa 37 taon ninyo, Am I correct? 37 years nyo sa
37 years, Your Honor.
37 years. Kasi when I was when I invited you in my committee hearing before, nasabi mo na 37 years ka, most of your years in your career ay sa Intel ka. So basically alam mo yung nangyayari sa sa Region 3 about sa Pogo.
Sort of, Your Honor.
Nauna pumutok na po to, Chief PNP, At yung pong nararamdaman during that time that you tap your own people, kasi NCR to, tapos si IDG to ng NCR, itong ginamit po ninyo doon sa operation. And it was successful. As a matter of fact, naging successful po yun. Now, it can be told that yung nasa intelligence nyo po, gathering nyo, napatunayan nyo na napakalaki nitong problema. Di po ba?
Yes, Your Honor. And in fact, I was touched by your opening statement, and I'm happy to hear with that opening statement, sir, because I think it's high time for the Filipino people to know what is happening in our country, Your Honor.
And indeed, meron kang mga nalalaman na hindi namin nalalaman na maaari mong i-share sa amin. Because this entails national security. And maybe a lot of our PNP officials and members, mga commission, non-commission, yung ating pong mga maliliit na mga opisyales ng ating pong mga kapulisan, maybe hindi pa po nila alam kung gaano kagrabe itong kinalalagyan natin ngayon. Katulad ng opening statement po ng chairman na to at ng mga other members, other chairman ng iba't ibang committee, nakita po natin yung problema na kinakaharap. Can you kindly share to us now that it is being exposed to a lot of our countrymen, yung nangyayari sa ating bansa, because hindi lamang to ang elemento, di ba? Can you kindly share, because you're an Intel guy, and PNP chief, you have this moral obligation to our people even now that you are retired, because you have gathered a lot of intelligence. Please share it to us.
I don't want to be emotional, Your Honor, but I think, may I say with this statement that I think it's high time for us, the government officials, interagency, especially the Filipino people, na sana talaga magkaisa maintindihan yung problema to protect our national interest. Yes, I agree that there is a national security implication. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I cannot give the details.
I know.
Kasi pag-correct.
I know, Chief PNP, I admire you. As a matter of fact, nakita tayo, nag-usap tayo, marami tayong mga problema na napag-usapan. And this book that you have given me, the silent invasion that is happening in Australia as well. The China's influence in Australia, the same thing is happening in this country. And I salute you, General Acorda. You have served our nation well. And as a matter of fact, yung operation na ginawa mo doon sa Region 3, using your own people, so as not to compromise the operation, is a job well done. Sir, maraming po salamat. I have learned a lot. Pero marami po sa ating mga kasamahan ang bulok. Marami sa ating mga kasamahan
Mr. Chair.
ang mga nasusuhulan. Hindi, not members of this committee. Sa lahat ng ahensya ng ating gobyerno na nakikipagsabwatan sa kalaban ng ating bansa, must be held responsible. Pero katulad ng sinabi ko kanina sa aking opening remarks, let's move forward. Magkaisa tayo. Huwag nating hayaan yung mga nagkasala, but moving forward, magkaisa tayo because our freedom is at stake. Kaya babalikan kita, Miss Ronaldine Baterna.
Mr. Chair,
Kapag,
sorry.
wait. Babalikan kita mamaya at pag hindi ka pa rin nagsabi ng totoo, because this stake at stake ang ating national security, we will move again to cite you in contempt. Okay na. So, Congressman Bosita. So, tapos ka na sa PNP, ano?
Balikan ko lang, Mr. Chair, si General Acorda.
Sige, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, alam nyo, kami mga retired, Mr. Chair, importante rin na ma-preserve namin yung aming pangalan eh. Banggitin ko lang, Mr. Chair, for the information of everybody. Ito palang pagkabanggit kay General Acorda na parang ang impression ng iba ay ano siya doon eh, parang protector ang dating. Pero in fairness to General Acorda, Mr. Chair, ang operation ni Colonel Alejandro was February 1, 2023. The following day, February 2, 2023, nasibak sa pwesto si Colonel Alejandro. And General Acorda, nag-assume po siya April 24, 2023. Ibig sabihin po, nasibak na si Colonel Alejandro bago pa siya nag-assume as Chief PNP. And on March 13, 2024, nag-conduct ng operation si Colonel Boyacao. Successful din. Si General Acorda nag-assume naman April 1, 2024. Nag-retire. And after his retirement, on April 17, 2024, doon nasibak sa pwesto si Colonel Boyacao. In other words, Mr. Chair, doon sa pagka-relieve ni Colonel Alejandro and Colonel Boyacao, definitely wala sa position si General Acorda, Mr. Chair.
Congressman Bosita, before I recognize again to yield back the time that I borrowed,
Yeah.
will you allow Congresswoman
Mag-i-interject kami.
Delmar to
Yes.
interject?
Yes.
So, Congresswoman
Teresa.
Delmar,
Yes.
you have the floor.
Thank you so much po, Mr. Chairman. Mag-interject lang po ako kasi konektado po ito, Mr. Chairman, dito po sa ating national security. Napakarami na po kasi nating hearings dito sa Kongreso na talaga naman pong napaka-importante dahil pinagtutuunan po natin ng pansin yung ating po mga social evils ng POGO, kagaya po ng human trafficking, na ating pong advokasya, prostitusyon, scamming, torture, at marami pa pong iba. Ganun din po yung napakalaking revenues ng ating gobyerno na sinasabi po nating maaaring nakukuha sa POGO at nawawala rin pong revenues. Pero dapat po pagdiinan po natin at bigyan natin ng madiin na posibilidad na nagagamit din po ang mga POGO para sa ating mga military intelligence operations ng military ng China laban sa ating national security at interest. Dahil bakit ko po nasabi, napakarami pong uniforme ang nakita po sa mga POGO hubs. Masisili po natin ang anggulo na ito dahil dito ang People's Liberation Army ng China, yung uniforme, ito po ba ay ginagamit na uniforme ng mga security ng mga POGO? Nagkaroon po ba, ang tanong ko, ng malalim na investigasyon kung bakit po may mga ganitong uniforme o uniforms sa mga POGO hubs? Ngayon, dahil po dito, nakakatakot po kasing isipin na maaaring dahil sa digital communication capabilities ng mga POGO ay maaaring magamit po ito sa covert surveillance. Ganun din po sa mga activities na nangyayari dito sa ating bansa. Pagtuunan po ng pansin, i-focus po natin dahil napakahalaga po nito sa ating national security at sovereignty. Tanong Mr. Chair, meron po ba malalim na investigasyon sa mga uniforme na nakita po sa mga Pogo hubs na ito, Mr. Chair?
Are you going to ask?
Yes po.
Ah.
Meron po bang malalim na investigasyon?
Congresswoman Delmar, because it's not yet your time. Congressman Bosita, are you going to allow her to ask questions? Okay, go ahead, Congresswoman.
Okay, ulitin ko lang po Mr. Chair dahil nga po sa ating soberenya, sa ating depensa at ng ating bansa dahil sa national security, dahil it's all over. Kumbaga na-penetrate na po tayo. Meron po ba tayong malaliman na investigasyon sa mga uniforme na nakita po sa mga Pogo hubs, Mr. Chair?
You are referring your query to whom?
Yun nga po ang gusto ko malaman. Pwede ho ba kung sino sa military natin ang pwedeng makakasagot dahil ito po si retired PNP General
Yeah.
Acorda ay parang hindi pa po yung
We
kanyang
haven't
term.
invited the military, but we have the former chief PNP who happens to be a ordinary citizen right now. But I think he is the right person to answer your query. And alam ko na marami siyang pwedeng sabihin in this committee. And of course, at the same time, he is protecting the integrity of the PNP family. But if you wanted to ask the members to have an executive session, we are willing to do that. But for the meantime, you can answer the query of Congresswoman Delmar.
I would say, ma'am, that marami namang well-meaning PNP officers and who understand the problem and the situation. In fact, I've been briefing them and we've been talking on this when I was the chief PNP and when I was the DI. But unfortunately, ma'am, like what is happening now in this hearing, maraming mga nakatago. They know how to get around with our laws. Yun ang naging problema natin. And for the other informations, I think mahirap pong sabihin kasi it's hard to substantiate and maybe better said in executive session kung kinakailangan. But I think hindi na po kailangan kasi by deduction po talagang makikita natin po kung what is happening. Like one sa isang example po na may mga nahuli tayong ID noon ng PLA. There were some additional pinagpanggap ko yung isang official natin na corrupt and nalaman natin that may mga hinawakan po ng mga undesirable aliens yung mga to.
Mr. Chair. Did that answer your query?
Mr. Chair, sa ngayon po tatanggapin natin kasi marami nga pong undesirable but the thing is meron din pong confidentiality na pinangangalagaan po tayo dito. And I believe na ito naman po alam naman din po nating lahat. Maraming salamat po, General Acorda, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
so,
Thank you, Kong Bonnie.
Before Congressman Pancho, would you...
Yes, Mr. Chair.
That question will be deducted from your
Plus
time.
2 minutes.
No.
diba?
Wait, Congressman Bosita. You allow Congresswoman Delmar to ask question and that will be deducted.
So minus 1 minute. Okay lang, Mr. Chair.
Miss po, ibibigay ko po kay Kong Bonnie. Lilipat na po ako sa isang hearing ko po.
Okay, thank you
Kong
so
Bonnie,
much.
you have my time.
Alright.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Congressman
Thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Bosita, you will be allowing Congresswoman Pancho.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Mr. Chair, kasi may 15 minutes pa ako eh.
Sige, go ahead, Congresswoman
Yes, Mr.
Pancho.
Kay General Acorda po, former PNP chief po natin.
That will be question also, not a manifestation.
Opo. No. Question po. May tatanong lang po ako sa kanya.
Okay, sige. Congresswoman Pancho, now you are recognized.
Yes, thank you very much po. Sir, na-mention niyo po kanina na talagang may threat sa national security po natin. Now, Mr. Chair, during your term, sino pang presidente po natin?
I was appointed as chief PNP by our incumbent president, Your Honor.
Po. Pero na-mention niyo po ba sa kanya na meron po mga threat na po sa national security natin?
May I receive my answer, ma'am, and siguro with that question is for sure yung mga ibang aspeto na solid, I have briefed the President, Your Honor.
Naalala niyo po ba yung mga tarpaulin na ganito na kung saan gagawin tayong probinsya ng China? This is a mind setting. This is mind conditioning. Ilan pa kaya ang alis go sa ating mga elected officials? Ilan pa kaya sa kanila o sa amin o sa atin dito ang supported directly or indirectly by the wide comprehensive mobilization of their different elements to perpetrate their intention to control our nation and invade us without firing a single bullet. Yung mga uniforme na nakita sa Porac na may People's Liberation Army seal is an indication that Chinese military people are running the show in these facilities. Sinisinumula na po tayo ng kanilang operasyon using our own resources. Sa madaling salita, kinigisa tayo sa sarili nating mantika. Ang lahat na nangyayaring ito na may kinalaman ang mga Chinese ay isang bagay na di natin dapat isawalang bahala. Mahal natin yung mga Chino na pinapanganak at lumaki, nagkaisip, namuhay, na tunay na isang Pilipino. Sila man po ay hindi dugong Pilipino, subalit sila naman po ay pinili na maging Pilipino sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa. Tama ang Pangulo ng ating bansa, Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos. The pivotal decision of the President turning not away from China but in the middle and put the primary interest of this nation first deserves high respect and accolade. Salute! We may have been involved to these different elements of silent invasion without us knowing it. Pero ngayong alam na po natin, tama na, tigilan na po natin to. This is not about money anymore. Not about power too. But this is about our freedom. Kailan tayo kikilos at magkakaisa kung tayo ay nasakop na tulad ng ginawa ng Britanya sa kanila. Dumami ang droga, dumami ang patayan, nagkagulo, di nagkakaisa at sa gitna ng kanilang kaguluhan, sila ay sinakop ng Britanya. Matuto na sana tayo sa kasaysayan. Even our own history, 300 taon tayong sinakop ng Kastila, sinakop tayo ng Hapon, sinakop tayo ng Amerikano. At matapos na tayong masakop, saka lang tayo nagkaisa at lumaban. Never again. Let's be united and maintain our freedom. Maraming salamat at naway gabayan tayo ng Ama.
Ngayon, ikaw, bilang Pilipino, ano ang masasabi mo at reaksyon sa balitang ito? Mag-iwan ka ng komento sa ibaba at atin pong babasahin isa-isa.